Hi everybody, it's Apple Time and I'm back with another review video. I know it's been a while, but I was kind of just in the midst of a pretty busy period at work and then took some vacation time, and so didn't have much free time to make a video. So apologize for the few month gap here in videos, but I am back with an exciting video today, which is the Pampers Swaddlers Size 8. These are a very exciting product on the market. They're relatively new. I believe as we do the product tour, you'll see that the date on the video, or I'm sorry, on the diapers themselves on the box of manufacture was in May to April. So kind of give you an idea of how new this product is to market. Began appearing on shelves at Walmart relatively recently. And it is the largest diaper made by Pampers. As you see here, it is a 46 pounds and up, which is larger than the traditional size 7 that we saw. And it's a little bit more larger than even the UK size 8 that I reviewed a year ago or so. So this is obviously the largest size Pampers. Right now it's only offered in the Swaddlers line. Not 100% sure why it hasn't been offered in maybe the Cruisers or the 360 Cruisers or something like that, or even Baby Dry, but right now it's only in the Swaddlers. And this will offer up to 100% leak-proof skin protection, and it's a count of 38 diapers, and of course it's under their active baby line there as well. So if you recall, the size 7s from Pampers, they came out in Cruisers and Swaddlers probably around 2007, 2008, and now we have the size 8, so we'll see how these are going to be positioned in the market. I heard some people say that the reason why it wasn't offered in like the pull-ups or the Cruisers line is because maybe might be for kids kids that have special needs. I'm sorry, that might need you know, the full regular tape-on diaper protection. So that's something that was brought up a bit in the conversations around these, but obviously it's exciting to see that Pampers is entering the space here of the size 8s, and something I really want to do a video on, of course. So we'll do a little quick product tour here on the box, and then we'll get you going with showing you the product designs themselves, and then get you on your way. But excited to get my hands on a box of these at Walmart. You might want to check your local Walmart to see if they have them in stock. I know it's hit or miss. I think I went to like 3 different Walmarts before I found these, so it might be a little bit of a journey for you depending on your market. I was recently down in Florida, and they did not have them at the Walmarts there, but they do in my home state. So kind of something to kind of check for as we're in a little bit of a test pilot market for these right now. So be back in just a second. So being a bit of a smaller size box, there's not much of a product tour. It kind of just has the typical barcode data and some information about wipes and stuff like that. But you do see here the manufacturer date of April 21st, 2023. And I believe I actually got these in early May before things got really crazy. So it's been a while that I've been sitting on this video. So you can see that when I got these, it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks after they had been released. So that was a pretty exciting thing. I don't think there's much more on the box to show. Kind of just has the Swaddlers skin protection and everything that we already talked about. So I'll go ahead and show you the diapers themselves, and then we'll get you on your way. Okay, so you can see here the 2 designs, and if you're familiar with the Pampers Swaddlers, these are pretty much what you'd be used to. I think one thing that hits you out right away is that Pampers scent, that Swaddlers scent is pretty pervasive. Very prevalent, I should say, and you have the very adorable designs. You have the chicks here, and then you have the elephants, kind of like the trademark of Pampers Swaddlers for a while has been the elephant. You have the dancy elephant here, and then you have this adorable elephant with a little potted plant. And then you have, of course, the little carrots and little cute designs there on the front and the back. You see here it does have the size 8 Pampers tag there, as you see on the front, and then it has that wetness indicator that goes all the way towards the back. So you see that, and then you also see how big they are in comparison. I'll do a quick comparison with the size 7. I don't have any size 7 Swaddlers readily available, but I can show you a comparison to the size 7 Baby Dry, and you can see that these are bigger than those. And when you open them up, they really got that cushiony softness, that really plush kind of Pampers signature softness there. And pretty stretchy leak guards and pretty stretchy tapes. I kind of compare it a little bit favorably to the Loves tapes, but they're not quite that stretchy, but they are kind of similar in composure to those Loves tapes. So let me be back in a second with a size 7 Baby Dry to kind of compare it to, maybe illuminate a little bit of how big these are in comparison. Okay, so you can see here on the left, this is the size 7 Baby Dry. which is another relatively recent release, and then you have the size 8 Pampers Swaddlers on the right here. So you can tell the rise is a little bit taller on the 8s. The overall width is more wide on the Swaddlers. And then also the stretch, the overall full coverage fit. This actually is a true size 8, and it is bigger than the size 7 from Pampers Cruiser, or from Pampers Baby Dry. So you can kind of see that comparison there, especially if you layer them on top. The rise, I mean, it's not like ridiculously noticeable, but you can tell it's bigger throughout. So that's something that they have definitely upgraded on these size 8s. So gotta say, when these first came out, I was a little bit skeptical, and I was a little bit surprised that this product exists. I wasn't necessarily buying that it was going to be released, and then when it did, I was like, oh my gosh, these are real. They're big, and they're definitely a great option here as probably the largest baby diaper on the market right now. So that's something that's definitely exciting. I know we saw the Cuties Boundless come out about a year ago, maybe a little bit over a year ago, to much fanfare, and then those fizzled out of the market. And now my theory is that maybe those size 8s from Cuties, one of the more, first quality brand, or one of the in-house brands, might have been a test balloon kind of to see if the market would support larger sizes. And so maybe we will be seeing size 8 in some of the different product lines from P&G or from Kimberly-Clark, of course. Now, I think one thing that we've noticed too in the last couple months is that there's basically a size 7 for every sub-brand from the major manufacturers now. You see it in the Huggies Overnights now, you see it in the Snug and Dry, the Pampers Cruiser, Swaddlers, now the Baby Dry, of course. And then you have the 5T6T pull-ups and the 5T6T easy-ups. So that size has kind of been fully rolled out. I think the only place that you don't see it fully rolled out right now might be in Love's. But of course there is a Love's size 7, just not a Love's Overnight size 7. And the Love's Overnight size 7 is definitely a brand new product. So I think everyone has dipped their toes into the size 7s, and now we might see that happening with the size 8s. Maybe check back in another 3 or 4 years, you might have a size 8 from every brand. So I think that's definitely something to look out for. And it's a bit remarkable how we've come a long way, and it's really a good thing for the industry and for a lot of parents that were relying on something a little bit bigger, and now they have it in the form of these size 8 Swaddlers. So I'll let you guys get on your way, but I did want to make my return with these size 8s. I do have a couple other pickups that we may do videos on. The aforementioned Love's Overnights, has some vintage stuff that I picked up as well, and then the Rascal and Friends training pants with Cocomelon. Hopefully that doesn't get me demonetized by posting Cocomelon content, but we shall see. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff in the works. Some of them might be shorts, some of them might be full-length videos, but wanted to keep you guys in the loop on the size 8 Pampers. And if you have any questions about these, I'm more than happy to do another Q&A video or anything like that. So just hit the comments for that, and I will see you next time. All right, thank you.